Good morning. You know it's getting cold out and you gotta start your day off with your winter hat. It's been warming up quickly, but when we're doing morning chores, it is brisk. That sun feels good. Country wants to come back out on pasture. Be over in a minute, let me feed the turkeys. We'll get him out eating some fresh grass again. These turkeys are doing good. I know, I don't got no treats for you. That's my hand. No treats. I should have brought some. I'll get some. I'll get some treats, country. Okay? Give them a nice smorgasbord. Strawberry, banana peels, eggshells. Don't get too excited. Yukon loves his milk.
Getting ready to start the product today, and Al said I have to go down and put the bucket on the tractor, and then I said, for what? And then he said, I heard some bad things come out of his mouth. He said, we're going to put some stone down. So you know what that means? That means we're going to have to rake some more stone. And I do not like doing that. You know what he said to me? He said, well, it's smaller than the last stuff. I am not excited to be raking more rock.
All right, so I want to come out to at least here, and I want to keep it higher on the rock wall edge and taper it this way, and same with there, so that way when the rain comes down, it hits it and kind of comes down this way and doesn't go into the firewood shed.
Are you talking about like a light rain or a heavy pour?
All of it.
How far you want to come? Right here. This area just looks so nice. We don't have a big tarp. All the firewood's all picked up. It looks so good.
Be a nice little crevice right there for some of your phlox come springtime.
I was just thinking the same thing. Are you going to do this as a fire pit area, or are you going to wait to see how the rain and everything?
I think we'll have to wait at least to see how everything works out. We'll be getting rain tomorrow night, so
Tomorrow night?
we'll be able to test it out shortly.
So any of you women out there that are looking to get their outside of their house beautified, just tell your husband they can build something like a firewood shed or something like that, and then you can get all the other stuff prettied up as you do that.
If you guys have been watching the channel for a while now, you know health and nutrition is important to me. And sometimes it's hard to make sure you're always getting all of the vitamins and nutrients your body needs. That's why I want to thank 𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙 for sponsoring today's video. 𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙 is here to help. It's a no-prep meal that is healthy and nutritious for you. You take 17 ounces of water. They even put a nice little fill line on their bottle for you. The 𝑚𝑎𝑙 Black Edition is delicious. My favorite so far has been chocolate. They're both good, but I am definitely a chocolate guy. So 1, 2, put your little shaker part in, cover, shake it. That simple. So good. 𝑚𝑎𝑙's Black Edition, which is their low carb, high protein powdered meal. It has 40 grams of protein plus 27 essential vitamins and minerals. It's plant-based, gluten-free, and has no artificial sweeteners. I really love 𝑚𝑎𝑙 because if I'm on the go and I'm running around and I don't have time to have a meal, I can make a meal in seconds with 𝑚𝑎𝑙 and know I'm getting everything I need in this convenient, healthy drink. The other great thing about 𝑚𝑎𝑙 is you're not only getting a nutritious meal on the go, it's only going to cost about $2.50 for your breakfast or your lunch, so you save money at the same time. So if you want to save money and save time and eat healthy, use code LUMNAHACRES. You're going to get 15% off your first 𝑚𝑎𝑙 order, plus you're going to get a free t-shirt and a free shaker. That's over a $40 value. I want to thank 𝑚𝑎𝑙 for sponsoring today's video. And if you guys want to save 15% off your first order, use the link down below and use promo code LUMNAHACRES and you're going to get 15% off. Thanks, 𝑚𝑎𝑙. Now, let's get on with the video. All right, I think if I bring over one more load of stone, then we can spread this out with the excavator, get it nice and smooth. We're not going to get it perfect yet because we still got to finish using up all this material down below. Hopefully it'll dry out soon enough so we can get that sinkhole filled in and grassed. So I want to get an area right here done so Gina has a nice little parking spot and a turnaround area. So I think one more load should do it. Let's go grab that and then we can get this all smoothed out. All right, now I want to see if I can get the Harbor Freight plate compactor running. That hasn't been running in probably almost a year. And if we can, we'll pack this all down. And that way when it does rain, it doesn't get washed out.
We must have used it for something before a year.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a little while. I didn't dare get too close to the overhang with the excavator, so I'll have to hand rake this.
Good idea.
I didn't want to take out the roof.
Instead of raking rocks, I've been over here playing like a little kid, I found a few flat rocks, and I always walk up the side of this bank, so I just made myself some little bit of stairs, especially if we do a little fire pit. They probably could be a little bit better, but I think I did pretty good for just playing. Try out my stairs again.
Right.
Now I'm finished.
Fancy.
Pretty good.
Yeah. We should be able to get some grass seed down and some hay down before it rains. I was thinking about hydro seeding, but I don't think I'm going to hydro seed because we got rain coming, half-inch of rain coming. So if we hydro seed, it'll still get washed out. So if we put the hay down after we seed, that usually helps out from washout too. All right, let's see. Fuel is on. Start. It's choked. No way. The only thing that was wrong with it when I first tried to start it is this switch. When I was just turning it, you could feel it like not clicking. I worked it. I don't know if there's like sand in there, if a wasp got in there and made a mud nest, but it wasn't clicking over. And then it fired right up. I tried firing it up earlier this year and it wouldn't fire up, but I didn't have time to mess with it. I thought I was gonna have to clean the carb or something, but I didn't have to.
So can you start it and then I finish? Because I like to do this. I like to use a compactor.
I'll get it going. Let me get the perimeter done because
Yeah.
I want to taper the edges. I left up high thick. I want to put like a 45-degree taper so if the rain comes down, it's going to hit it and kind of hopefully go around it and not down it is my goal. So I'll do all the perimeters even up against close to the rock so that way you don't have to work so close.
Yeah, so just get like that and then up there finish, but then I want to like finish this
Okay,
area.
you want the big area. You want me to do over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to do the easy part.
Oh. Old Harbor Freight, you better not let me down.
Come on.
All right, so we want to put some solar strip lights out here that come on and off automatically when it gets nighttime. We got these LED strip lights. I'm not sure if these are the best ones or not, but they're what I could find. And it looks like they just stick on. So we're gonna stick them on underneath. I think it'd be kind of cool to come out here at night, not having to turn any switches on, just always have it lit up under here. Not sure if they'll be bright enough or not, but we're gonna find out. If we like it and we need to, we can staple it after, if that makes sense. This reminds me of like when a tape cassette or VCR disc or tape would unravel.
Your favorite song?
Yeah, when you'd mess up your tape, I don't know, it just sort of feels like. The plan is to hide all these wires up inside the soffit. We gotta take down a couple of soffit boards and run up here. And Gina wants to wait until we check to make sure we like the lights before we go through all that. So we'll come outside tonight and see how these look. I don't know how good it's showing up on camera, but it's not super bright, but it's bright enough in here. Yeah, it's not showing up on camera, so I can actually see what I'm doing, and it's dark outside, so I can come in here, get firewood, look at the boiler. So I'm happy with that. It's not overly bright, but it's bright enough. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go inside. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, that shows it a little bit better. I like it. The solar lights worked pretty good last night. I'll have to order one more roll to do the back here and then finish up the side. I'm gonna have to tuck up the wiring for the little solar panels and then we'll be good. But first, I wanna get this area raked out and seeded. And same with over there. We're supposed to be getting ½ inch of rain later on today, so it'd be nice to get this seeded and hayed before we get the rain. That way it should help it from washing out and we can kind of keep an eye on it and see how the water is flowing. My hope is it's going to come down the hill and we get it tapered up higher. That way it'll start to flow over here, come over here and go around this way. And then also, there goes Jack's. Also I have it so it's higher here, tapered away this way, coming this way. I got a little bit of a valley right here. So hopefully if the water does come from here, it goes down and can also go this way. You like that ladder, mister? I guess we'll find out later on when it's raining how good of a job I did and what I need to do or fix for grades, if anything. I had to come down to the shop. I gotta grab some grass seed, but I also had to buy a new waterer. The one I was using for the turkeys, the little nipplers, they were ripping the little nipples out of it like constantly, almost like every day. I kept repairing them. I ordered a automatic poultry water. This is the Bell style. I have a bucket that this can hook to, but I don't know what I'm gonna need for fittings. Doing this one-handed isn't very easy. So once I want to get this opened up, see what I need for fittings to hook up to my bucket, and then we can figure out how this will all work. All right, I didn't think this came with anything. I took it apart, and inside is fittings for the hose, this, and then this hose. So this is gonna screw on like this. And then this end will go to this hose. So this is 1/4 inch hose. I didn't know exactly what to get because the bucket I have here. So I have a fitting that goes from a garden hose So I gotta get something that goes from a garden hose to a 1/4 inch nipple. Now we can grab the grass seed while we're down here. That's why I came in here. Like, well, while we're grabbing grass seed, I might as well grab and see what else we're gonna need for the water. So let me get this grass seed, we'll head on up and we can get the seed down before it rains. All right, I got our grass seed. I got some winter rye. We're not gonna use all of this, nor all of this. I got pelletized lime, and then I got some organic pro-grow fertilizer that we can put down on top and get everything growing good. I want to give this grass seed a good start, so let's get this spread. We'll put all the amendments down and then we'll cover it with hay. Hopefully we can get this grass growing before too long. The winter rye is going down just in case the regular grass doesn't germinate. We'll get the winter rye growing and that'll get some good roots established to hold all the soil together. And then we can mow that down and that'll feed the soil. So either way, the winter rye is gonna help. We're just gonna seed this by hand, like this, like you're feeding chickens. You got some company, Brutus. All right, I got the pasture mix down. Now I'm gonna spread some winter rye. The winter rye germinates pretty quickly and it'll establish roots fairly quickly, especially in the cooler weather that we're coming up on. Sorry, I just heard the cows breaking branches in the woods. So yeah, let's get that spread. That should do it for winter rye. Now we're gonna put down some pelletized lime. I use pelletized lime because it's supposed to be more available sooner to the soil than the dust version. I'm not exactly 100% sure on the science behind it, but that's what I've been told, so that's what lime I use. All right, I've never used this organic fertilizer before. But when I was at Trackside, our local feed store, this is what they had and selling. We still have some more red mints, but it's in a big tote and I haven't opened it yet. So I don't want to open it yet. So I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'll try it. I'm gonna put gloves on so I don't get my hands all covered in chicken poo, because chicken poo smells. Yes, it does. Oh yeah. You can smell it. It's actually perfect timing because you're gonna be getting rain. Get this all washed in. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. All right, I also picked up a few square bales of first cut hay. I don't know, I like first cut hay because it's got some good mulch to it usually, and it usually has some seed heads in it, which I like because the more seeds you can get put down, the better. So instead of doing mulch hay, I did first cut. We gotta get the hay down before it rains, dude. You don't have time to sleep over by the truck. We gotta spread hay. We got priorities. Okay? Sheesh. The cows are looking at the hay and they want it. Hey, this hay isn't for you. If I have any left over, I'll bring it over. Deal? We got a deal, Miles, huh? All right, whatever we have left over when we're done spreading, which is over there, we'll give it to them. So we'll give them a bale anyways, but they'll be happy. And actually, this area right there, where Reba's walking down, that could use some coverage. So we'll throw the bale right there and we'll let them spread it for us. And then some great grass will grow back for them next year. Would you, ladies and gentlemen, like some hay? I got this and a whole bale. Let me go get the other bale. And then you can eat it and spread it out right here. Sound good? Here they come. You ready for some more hay? You're gonna have lots of hay. I know, but you can spread it right there. You got it down to bare dirt, so it'll like it. Coming to check on your cows. So feeding the cows this hay, it's somewhat for feed, but I'm basically doing it and hoping that they'll leave a decent amount of rat behind, poo on it, step on it, push it into the bank, because they have this area treaded down pretty good. And this area, for some reason, doesn't have all of the leaf debris like in the woods does. So like a lot of the other areas, and even right here, where they're trampling it down, there's a lot of like composted leaf debris and branches and stuff that they're turning. Well, right here, there wasn't any of that, so it's just bare soil, and it's not nice soil. So by putting the hay down, the goal is to give the ground some organic material to compost, and that'll turn into seed. Well, I also put supply seed, so it should grow grass next summer. Is that good? Well, they were calling for a ½ inch of rain last night. It was coming down hard, but it was in the dark. I didn't come out to see how everything was taking it, but the hay stayed. I'm not seeing any washouts, so we ended up getting 1.25 inches of rain. I'm not even seeing like a drip edge area right here. So everything is looking really good. Inside there is not wet, so that was one of the things I wanted to make sure didn't happen. The one area where the hay got blew up is right in this corner. So I'll put that down. But yeah, that's good though. Everything stayed, nothing got washed out. All of our seeds got watered, the lime and the fertilizer. So I am happy, everything's looking good. So this is where we're gonna end this video. It's a nice brisk 50 degrees out this morning, high of 58. So yeah, this is where we're going to end this video. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. We'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.